Ever hear a song that makes you laugh and think, how did this become such a huge hit? Well, some of the biggest songs from the 60s started out as jokes. Tracks like Wooly Bully by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, which was created just for fun, and Louie by the Kingsmen with its messy lyrics, went on to become massive anthems that everyone loved. Today, we're counting down 10 unforgettable 60s songs that began as playful ideas but turned into chart-topping hits. Get ready to be surprised by how some of the most iconic tunes came to life. I Can't Get No. Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. Imagine a moment of pure frustration. This is how I Can't Get No, Satisfaction came to life. Written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards in 1965, the iconic track was born out of Jagger's irritation with the commercial world. He was frustrated with the constant bombardment of advertisements and consumerism, which led him to write this rebellious anthem. Initially inspired by a guitar amp jingle Jagger couldn't stand, the song's riff, which has become synonymous with rock music, was a happy accident. What started as a bit of frustration about feeling unsatisfied became one of the most famous rock anthems ever. Its blunt, catchy chorus and undeniable energy perfectly captured the spirit of 60s youth, sparking an era of rebellion through music. Despite its simple message, I Can't Get No Satisfaction echoed the collective frustration of an entire generation, earning its place in music history as a symbol of defiance and freedom. Louie by the Kingsmen. If you've ever wondered how a simple song about a guy named Louie could cause such a commotion, look no further than Louie by the Kingsmen. Originally written by Richard Berry in 1955, the song was a slow, soulful ballad. But when the Kingsmen recorded it in 1963, they transformed it into a raucous rock anthem. The slurred, often unintelligible lyrics led to an FBI investigation over whether it contained inappropriate content. Despite the controversy, the song became one of the most well-known tunes of the 60s. With its catchy riff, raw energy, and infectious chorus, Louie became an iconic anthem, setting the stage for the garage rock movement. Its appeal wasn't just about the misunderstood lyrics. It was the spirit of rebellion that connected with the youth of the time. What started as a misunderstood tune became the soundtrack for countless parties, and its impact can still be felt in modern music. Wild Thing by the Troggs. Sometimes the most simple ideas create the most unforgettable songs, and Wild Thing by the Troggs is a perfect example. Released in 1966, this song wasn't written to be a monumental hit. It was just a playful expression of infatuation and youthful energy. Written by Chip Taylor, Wild Thing started as a fun, catchy love song, but when the Troggs put their spin on it, the track exploded into an anthem for a generation. The infectious riff and raw vocal delivery turned Wild Thing into a wild ride of excitement and emotion, making it a staple of 60s rock. Its unapologetic energy and simple lyrics captured the rebellious spirit of the time. What began as a light-hearted flirtation with love became a defining anthem for freedom and youthful desire. Wild Thing remains an enduring rock classic that still gets people to tap their feet and sing along. You make my heart sing. Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen. Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen is one of those tracks that, against all odds, became a timeless classic. Released in 1963, the song's quirky mix of two earlier tracks, Papa Mau Mau and The Bird's the Word, wasn't meant to be anything more than a fun surf rock tune. However, its infectious energy, nonsensical lyrics, and upbeat rhythm transformed it into an iconic anthem for the surf culture of the 60s. The Trashmen, a garage rock band from Minnesota, didn't expect the track to become so popular, but its catchy refrain and danceable rhythm struck a chord with listeners. Despite the song's silly premise, it became an anthem for a carefree, rebellious youth. Surfin' Bird gained a second life in the 2000s when it was featured in TV shows like Family Guy, introducing it to a new generation. What began as a fun, experimental track became one of the most recognizable songs of the 60s, solidifying its place in pop culture. You Really Got Me by the Kinks.
You really got me going, you got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
A simple idea, when executed with passion, can completely change the course of music history. You Really Got Me by the Kinks did just that in 1964. Written by Ray Davies, the song's iconic riff was the result of an experiment with guitar distortion. Davies wanted to create a sound that felt raw, electrifying, and powerful, and that's exactly what he did. The distorted guitar riff, achieved by cutting speakers with a razor blade, became one of the most influential sounds in rock history. You Really Got Me wasn't just a hit. It was the spark that ignited the hard rock and heavy metal genres. The Kinks' groundbreaking sound helped pave the way for countless artists and bands in the decades that followed. What started as a simple experiment with sound turned into one of the most defining moments in rock music, proving that sometimes less is more, and raw energy is what music truly needs.
You really got me now, you got me so I get me bad.
Wooly Bully by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Wooly Bully by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs wasn't supposed to become a smash hit. It was just a fun, playful tune with some catchy rhythms. Released in 1965, the song's silly, repetitive lyrics and lively beat made it an instant party anthem. The track was born out of a playful idea with no grand expectations, but once it hit the airwaves, it quickly became a fan favorite. Samudio's charismatic delivery and the band's energetic performance gave Wooly Bully a sense of fun and joy that made it unforgettable. The track's quirky nature and infectious groove made it a staple in 60s rock and roll. What started as a light-hearted jam became one of the biggest songs of the decade, and its carefree energy still makes it a favorite at retro parties today. Wooly Bully showed that sometimes the best songs come from a place of pure fun.
Ain't no chance. Let that be your summer.
I'm a Believer by the Monkees.
Love is only true in fairy tales.
I'm a Believer by the Monkees was one of the most unexpected hits of the 1960s. Written by Neil Diamond, the song was initially created as a light-hearted pop tune about falling in love. When the Monkees, a TV-created band, recorded it in 1966, they transformed it into a powerful, feel-good anthem. The infectious melody, catchy chorus, and optimistic lyrics made it an instant hit. But it wasn't just a pop song. It became a symbol of youthful hope and excitement. The song's upbeat message resonated deeply with fans, making it a sing-along favorite. What began as a catchy tune about love became one of the most beloved songs of the 60s, and it remains an anthem for optimism today. I'm a Believer helped cement the Monkees' place in pop music history and demonstrated that sometimes a simple love song can capture the hearts of millions.
All you get is pain.
Hang On Sloopy by the McCoys.
Sloopy lives in a very bad part of town.
Some songs become more than just music. They become symbols of a place or culture. Hang On Sloopy by the McCoys is a perfect example of this. Released in 1965, the song was originally a simple pop tune written by Wes Farrell and Burt Burns. But when the McCoys recorded it, they added a raw, energetic twist that turned it into an anthem for college students and young people across the U.S. With its catchy chorus and infectious rhythm, the song became the official rock song of Ohio. The track's upbeat energy and sing-along chorus made it a favorite at parties and college campuses. Though Hang On Sloopy was initially just a fun love song, its connection to Ohio and its carefree energy elevated it to iconic status. It's still regularly played at sporting events and remains a beloved classic, showing how music can transcend its origins and become a part of something much bigger.
Big girl, I'm in love with you.
Money Money by Tommy James and the Shondells.
Come now, say Mony, Mony.
Money Money by Tommy James and the Shondells is one of those songs that turned an unexpected idea into a huge success. Released in 1968, the song's title came from a billboard advertisement for the Mutual of New York Insurance Company. But what started as a quirky concept became one of the most popular songs of the 60s. The upbeat rhythm and catchy chorus made Money Money a hit on the radio, but its true appeal came from its infectious energy and sing-along quality. The track was perfect for parties and gatherings, and its simple, fun lyrics made it easy for people to join in. What began as a light-hearted song about a business advertisement turned into an anthem of fun and excitement. Money Money became a signature hit for Tommy James and the Shondells and remains a timeless classic that still fills dance floors today. Wipe Out by the Surfaris. Wipe Out by the Surfaris is one of the most iconic instrumental tracks to come out of the 1960s. Released in 1963, the song was created as a fun and energetic track to accompany the surf culture that was sweeping across the U.S. The Surfaris, a band from California, never expected the song to become such a phenomenon. Its infectious beat, wild drumming, and fast tempo captured the essence of surfing and the carefree lifestyle that went along with it. Wipe Out became the soundtrack for beach parties and surf competitions, and it remains one of the most recognizable instrumental songs in rock history. What started as a playful, upbeat tune became an anthem for the surf culture of the 60s and continues to be a classic example of the raw energy that defined the era. That's a wrap on these 10 hilarious and unexpected 60s anthems that became massive hits. From Wooly Bully to Louie Louie, these songs prove that sometimes the most fun ideas turn into the biggest classics. If you enjoyed the journey through these quirky tunes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Thanks for tuning in and keep enjoying those timeless hits.